Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictosempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ready to begin? Good luck! 3, 2, 1, go!
Jumping into this fight.
Fire crabs are nasty little pests that like to shoot hot flame out of... well, at you. You can stun them by casting Rictosempra on them. Then you can use Flipendo to push them around. This indicates that a fire crab placed on or nearby the symbol will cause something to happen in the world, Harry. Try and use Flipendo to push the fire crab onto this plate.
The new spell Rictosempra we have only is the assault spell. Basically, it's used to attack enemies, in this case fire crabs, push them onto their backsides for fire crabs, and then we can use them to push them into pits and use them as a way to affect our world. Which is a nice touch. It works. It's the assault spell. It works. Stop questioning it, dang it, no questions. Hello, chocolate frog.
That's a giant orange snail. Avoid touching them or their slime trails. The acid that they secrete will burn you. Harry, trust me, I know. Rictosempra will stun them, and then you can use Flipendo to push them around.
These giant orange snails, or as I refer to them, streelers, have the same properties as the fire crab. You push them around into things after hitting them with Rictosempra. Oh jeez. He shot it at me. Only thing is, they charge at you. They can't actually hit you from fireballs that they shoot at you from... well, they shoot at you. And now these side fire crabs aren't completely necessary, but they are necessary if you want 100%. Not necessarily... well, they're not even necessary for 100%, they're just convenient because they release that, oh, what do you call that thing, a chest? Yes, they released that chest that will contain a silver wizard card. You could buy that after, but it's not necessary. Now, stars, what they do... now you don't need to move that block to get on. Stars, they increase your timer to the left. At the moment you finish the spell challenge, the more time you have, the more points he awards you. As was referred, that means speed runs and getting them stars are welcome here, and not wasting any time.
Gnomes are a greedy lot. They will try to steal your Bertie Bott's beans. Flipendo will push them onto their backs and cause them to drop anything they might have stolen. You can also pick up gnomes and throw them around. Throw them into a gnome hole to permanently get rid of them. That is a gnome hole. This is where gnomes come from and where they go to deposit stolen goods. Throw gnomes into these holes to permanently get rid of them. You cannot climb into them.
Gnome holes aren't suggestive at all. Now they're gonna chase after you. They don't really have much speed to them, unlike imps. And you can get rid of them and they get mean. It's kind of like you saw it the last episode. It's convenient, huh? Last episode you saw me get rid of a gnome. Probably self-explanatory. So, we're just getting stuff. Right here, look. Trap. Now, as you can see, Rictosempra is not just a fighting spell. In fact, we don't get into very many enemies that Rictosempra just gets rid of. These fire crabs not only will have the properties of hit them with Rictosempra to stun them and then push them into a trap. By the way, love the falling out of the sky thing. It's cool. Pushed in the sides to get beans. Not really necessary, I could just run past. But the thing is, they just serve as a permanent nuisance. As you will see, we need to get them into these holes, and it lowers these things so we can climb upon it. Now we want to do this side first. But as you can see, we don't have any third hole for that third fire crab. Which means they can pose a unriddable hazard that you can just stun. I add star right there. Yeah, Lumos is awesome. I like the lindering light idea. It also even gives off light, which is a nice touch also. Oh yeah, so these don't always work on older computers, which I am playing this on a Windows 7, so it all just depends on with PC games. Like, when you have one of like the original releases or one of the newer PEGI versions, I don't know why they're PEGI. Why is it a PEGI rating? I want to know these things. It used to be ESBR, now it's PEGI. I love this secret. I really do love this secret. So as you can see, each thing moves one row. Like bottom, middle, and right. And we need to mash them up, obviously. You just need to mash the middle to get a working, like, out of here. Left and right are sub-necessary to get the star. Now, a quick tip is, since they don't all equally match, what you want to do is get this left one first, match up all the left one. Then, all you have to do is hit the middle one to get the right one. You want to step on these 2 feet switches first. And then it'll get the star down for you. I like the puzzle. They actually do quite a lot of worldly-like puzzles, which is pretty cool. This is my Zelda, might I add. I didn't play Zelda as a kid, and I can't even play Zelda now. This is my Zelda. Anyways, now there is one thing I want to bring up about this level, in particular, is the soundtrack for this level. It's just the soundtrack of the game. There is one song that pertains to this game, and I will bring it up when I hear it. We've already heard it before in this level, but there's just a story I want to add to that, which is interesting. But before we even hear it, we're just gonna keep going. We want to refresh our Lumos to get this. I like the effects also. I love everything about this game. It's just a great game. Maybe to hear the woo, you found a secret. You can check how many secrets are left in the level by just exiting. You apparently can close that also. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a chocolate frog somewhere around. Okay, enough showing us that you have good level design, and you're going to show us a sneaky climbing around the walls of a level to get over a chasm part. We get it, you're good. I love this idea. I love this idea. Ugh. You gotta love this game. Climbing is very efficient, might I add. Okay, if you notice, these snails have no place to go. Those trails do burn you, touching them burns you, and you lose health. Yada yada yada. Snails are very self-explanatory. I don't know why, I just like this staircase. Why does that room look suspicious? My 10th bronze wizard card gives me... It pauses the timer for the animation, which is cool. And it's nice to know getting collectibles don't screw you up. Very suspicious room. No! No! How did I foresee this? This is so out of place. You're surrounded, you gotta work around stun. Which isn't a very hard thing to do. Oh yeah, this song. Okay, this song, I'm not going in there. No! 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 Okay, I think it'll play it again. It better play it again. Oh yeah, might I add, all the wizard cards you're getting in this level are from the Weird Sisters. Harry Potter band group? No? Okay. The final stretch. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's this song. It's not necessarily this part. No. Oh yeah, okay, I think it's getting to it. I'm gonna be silent. Alright, it's this part. Yeah, it's this part. Like, it's just this song. It's like that part of this song. Right before that part where it sounds really Harry Potter-ish. Now, might I add, there are 5 fire crabs in this, and we need to put them all into that bottom pit to get it into reach of jumping range for the final thing. However, the thing about this is, there's a star right there. So what we do to get that star is, if you accidentally fall into this or deliberately, you can go through that thing, get a secret that's pretty large, might I add. Notice a gnome that wants you dead. Yes, the part again. Do 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 do. Okay, so that part of the song, I haven't told you where I heard that. It was on the X-Play on an X-Play review. Yes, I watched that. Sorry, of what I'm pretty sure was Skyward Sword. Yes, they used that music in Skyward Sword, and I just kept recognizing. They cut it out. They cut out the part where it sounded Harry Potter-like. And just think, this game is on equal pars with Skyward Sword. That's probably not what it meant, but it's what it meant to me. But I can't even play Skyward Sword. I'm just bad at Zelda games, and then look at me, this one. Is this not like a Zelda game? It's just mouse lock system like for kids. Oh yeah, these things will try and put you down. If you fall, you fall. Anyways.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Rictosempra challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
A lot of points. A lot of points.